Alright, boys, it's time for another rant. Something that I wanted to bring up because, just so you know, you cannot trust eBay's 100% feedback bullshit. Because I filed negative feedback on a thing and it doesn't show up. So I think they did the feedback removal process, which you're able to fucking do. So, just so you know, like I mentioned this in a previous Random Thoughts, I had an issue with a seller on eBay who shipped a package to a non-existent address, right? Not only did that happen, but then when I went to the post office to try and intercept it, it had already been shipped back, so the post office gave me a number to call. But nobody answered when I called that day, and they closed 30 minutes after I called them. So I waited until the next day. I left a message to hopefully have that be enough. Nothing happened. I called the number again. They said, oh no, it had already shipped back. And they couldn't intercept it because it was too far out of their reach or some shit. I don't know. So then, I messaged the seller twice, and they didn't fucking acknowledge it. They didn't say shit. After I messaged the seller, and they didn't respond, after a couple of days, I filed a report for it not arriving. I had to wait until the estimated arrival date in order to actually do it. What happened was, he finally replied then after I sent the case, because I had to wait until after it was supposed to have arrived, even though I knew there was an issue, and if you were to check the fucking tracking information, it said no such number. Had the street wrong, had the house number wrong. The only thing it had right was the city and my first name. It even had my last name wrong. Like, it was completely wrong on the stuff that came with the tracking information. And the reason I know this is because the post office gave me a photo of the package showing the completely wrong address. If I didn't know any better, I'd say the seller is pulling some sort of fucking scam where they ship a fake package with a non-existent address under the wrong name to make it as difficult as possible to intercept it. If I'd have been a little quicker, I might have been able to do it, but I went in as soon as I saw the email. If I'd have gone in earlier in the day, or if I'd have called the number earlier in the day, maybe something could have been done. But they're really fucking quick at shipping it back, even though it took fucking forever to get here. It's fucking bullshit. But after I filed it with eBay, the seller said he couldn't issue a refund, but then he said he could ship it back. But all the shipping information says it's still back in Mexico where it shipped back to. And, you know, maybe he shipped it back. I don't fucking know. He didn't give me any communication, but from the looks of it, I'm not getting it back. And it looks to me like he's reselling it because he's relisted it. So eBay finally came to a decision because the seller pushed for them to close the case that I opened, the item not arrived case, and they said it was resolved because they provided tracking information. I then appealed it and showed, hey, that tracking information shows that the fucking address didn't exist and it was shipped back. And then eBay would not do a fucking thing about it. eBay said, oh no, we're keeping the original thing. And then the fucking customer service bitch that fucking replied to me said that it's counted as a successful delivery. And the fucking original reasoning behind them closing the case said I could pick it up from the shipping carrier. That can't fucking happen. It's in fucking Mexico. So I left negative feedback on the seller's page, which was up for a little bit, but now it looks like it's gone. So that 100% rating he has, bullshit. You can't trust that shit anymore. It's fucking bullshit. People could just as easily run scams and then, I guess, request that the feedback be taken down because I never got the product, which to me is retarded because the whole reason I filed the negative feedback in the first place is because I didn't fucking get it. So right now I filed a chargeback with PayPal to hopefully get my money back. It's a whole big pain in the ass with a lot of hassle. Ideally, I'll get it back, but regardless, you can't fucking trust eBay's fucking feedback. You cannot trust 100% feedback. It's absolute bullshit. So, yeah, just fair warning on that. Don't fucking trust it when you see someone has 100% feedback on eBay. It's still a fucking gamble. Even if they have plenty of reviews. Because they're going to remove the ones that are negative because eBay just fucking lets them do that.